Grand Portage and surrounding areas felt a call to action after the Grand Coast Guard unit discontinued. And with the help here of numerous organizations, the Grand Portage tribe is proud to launch the first ever Indigenous Coast Guard. Fox 21's Emily Halling takes us on board.
After 3 long years of hard work, right here in Grand Portage, the first ever Indigenous Coast Guard unit is born. And this vessel is just some of what their potential is. A ceremony yesterday in Grand Portage celebrating a new beginning for the reservation and surrounding areas. They've been hard at work to bring in support for marine safety, patrol, and rescue. After the Coast Guard unit discontinued in Grand Marais back in 2022, it was clear they still needed help.
When the Coast Guard left Grand Marais, it was not a matter of, if, but when. We were going to have something happen, and pretty soon after, we even had a big tanker starting to sink in our waters a couple years ago.
And moving forward, the community knew something needed to be done.
We had nothing, so not only do you have the rescues and the people who need help, but you also are losing out on the patrol just for the fishermen and the boaters who are out on Lake Superior. So once boaters know that there is no patrol and that they're not going to get boarded, their safety equipment kind of goes downhill, their boating skills go downhill.
They're coasting towards success with this opportunity. The vessels themselves were built by Lake Assault and Superior, and the Grand Portage tribe paired up with a handful of organizations to make it happen.
It's something that we're very proud of. We've worked really hard at getting. We work with the state of Minnesota, the Lake County Sheriff's Department, the Cook County Sheriff's Department, Department of Public Safety, just to make sure that we can keep people safe on Lake Superior.
Over 100 miles of lake will now be protected by 4 vessels stationed between 2 harbors and Grand Portage. And until then, the members will spend time training and learning the ropes. That being said, they've already begun to help.
I thought they were going out for a ride to try out the new boat, so I jumped on the boat, and here they got their first call that morning, so I ended up going out on the ride, and we were about 14 miles offshore here, something like that, and 7 to 8 foot seas. It was really exciting to be on the first rescue.
The crew will have the work cut out for them to learn and master operations.
We'll do towing, we'll do search and rescue. If there's medical health emergencies out on the lake, we'll respond to them. We'll have an EMT on board to do that. And then as far as the training goes, it takes some time and effort to get used to operating a vessel like this.
But now they're looking forward to what will be a game changer of a payoff.
To me, it feels like a completion of a project that we have the vessels now delivered, but it's also really day one of this whole operation. So we are now starting this Marine Rescue Unit and this first ever Indigenous Coast Guard.
No matter which way you look at it, the verdict is in. The future looks bright for here the North Shore with these life-saving vessels. In Grand Portage, I'm Emily Halling, Fox 21 Local News.